Lord, chains rattling in the dust. Down by the river where the black crows wait, there's a preacher with a blade and a twist of fate. He don't read from no holy book, just carves out sins where the guilty stood. Oh, the hollow bells of mercy never rang for the wicked kind. You can beg, you can pray, but the rope still finds its tie. Ashes fall on unmarked graves where no flowers ever grow. In the valley of the nameless, where the cursed souls go. Lanterns flicker in the widow's den. She's sewing names with a bone-dry pen. A love long lost to the gallows bite. She hums his tune in the dead of night. The river runs thick with the sins of man. Blood turns black in the devil's hand. There ain't no justice where the gavel cracks, just a shovel, a hole, and a name turned black. Oh, the hollow bells of mercy never rang for the wicked kind. You can beg, you can pray, but the rope still finds its tie. Ashes fall on unmarked graves where no flowers ever grow. In the valley of the nameless, where the cursed souls go. Oh, the hollow bells of mercy never rang for the wicked kind. You can beg, you can pray, but the rope still finds its tie. Ashes fall on unmarked graves where no flowers ever grow. In the valley of the nameless, where the cursed souls go. Oh Lord, chains rattling in the dust.
Ain't no peace out here. The wind don't carry mercy, just dust and regret. A rider came down from the mountain cold, eyes like iron, a heart bought and sold. He carried a name that the dead still curse, spoke it soft, but it bled like a wound rehearsed. Said, boy, you best keep your hands real clean. The valley don't care for the likes of me. But his boots left prints in the cinder and clay, and I swear I still hear him walking away. Oh, there's no rest in the valley tonight, no sleep for the wicked, no peace in sight. The wind hums low and the pine trees sway, but the ground don't forget the debt's unpaid. Colors rise when the sun burns red. The past walks close where the lost men bled. Ain't no cross, ain't no grave, just a name the dust won't say. Met a woman by the river's bend, said you best ride hard, don't look back again. But my hands were warm, my sins ran deep, and the valley don't bargain with the souls it keeps. I lit a match in the old dry well, watched the flame
stars fade. Oh, there's no rest in the valley tonight. No sleep for the wicked, no peace inside. The wind hums low and the pine trees sway, but the ground don't forget the debt's unpaid. Cry rise when the sun burns red. The past walks close where the lost men bled. Ain't no cross, ain't no grave, just a name the dust won't say. Ain't no peace out here. The wind don't carry mercy, just dust and regret. Some men ride, but the valley rides back.
Lord have mercy. There's a black river running through my soul. Mama used to pray neath the sycamore tree. Said the Lord watches close, but he don't watch me. I was born with a mark between my shoulder blades. Ain't no light where a sinner lays. Preacher man spit when he spoke my name. Said my kind don't change, just burn in flames. Well, I shook his hand, smiled real wide. Told him even the devil got a gospel side. Oh, the black river rolls, don't take no man's sin. You can drown, you can fight, but it pulls you back in. Ain't no preacher, ain't no prayer gonna wash my soul, Lord, it just ain't fair. Woe to the wicked, woe to the damned. Storm clouds rising over this land. Sang my hymns in the devil's key. Ain't no savior calling for me. Met a woman with a long black veil. Said she knew my fate, knew it too damn well. She traced my scars with a hand so cold. Said, boy, your story's already told. So I went where the river runs deep and wide. Tossed in my name, left my past inside. But the water don't judge and the water don't lie. Just swallows you whole before you say goodbye. Mud on my boots, blood in the sand. I hear the reaper humming about the promised land. Ain't no jury, ain't no chains, just the black river calling out my name. Oh, the black river rolls, don't take no man's sin. You can drown, you can fight, but it pulls you back in. Ain't no preacher, ain't no prayer gonna wash my soul, Lord, it just ain't fair. Woe to the wicked, woe to the damned. Storm clouds rising over this land. Sang my hymns in the devil's key. Ain't no savior calling for me. Lord have mercy. The river don't judge, but the river still takes. You can run, but the river don't break. Lord have mercy. The river don't judge, but the river still takes. You can run, but the river don't break. The pines don't keep no secrets. The earth drinks deep, but it don't forget. A man went missing where the pine roots twist. Ain't no lawman come looking for this. The river runs thick, the mud runs deep, and the crows don't talk, but they sure do keep. I heard his night. Soft like a whisper, cold like a knife. They say the past don't chase a man down, but I hear boots in the dirt when no one's around. Oh, there's blood in the pines where the lost men go, where the wind don't speak but it sure does know. Ain't no preacher, ain't no prayer, just bones in the dirt and silence there.
The river runs dark, the moon stays low,
Shadows stretch where the cold winds blow.
ain't no marker, ain't no stone,
Just a name the moss has overgrown. I walked that hollow when the sky turned red, felt the weight of the words the dead men said. There's an old oak tree with a rope hung tight, swinging soft in the pale moonlight. The sheriff asked, "Boy, what do you know?" I tipped my hat, said, "Not a damn soul." But the valley don't rest, and the dirt don't lie, and the pines still whisper when you walk on by. The ground don't talk, but it sure holds tight, keeps its secrets in the dead of night. Some men run, some men stay, some get swallowed and fade away. Oh, there's blood in the pines where the lost men go, where the wind don't speak but it sure does know. Ain't no preacher, ain't no prayer, just bones in the dirt and silence there.
the river runs dark, the moon stays low,
Shadows stretch where the cold winds blow.
ain't no marker, ain't no stone,
Just a name the moss has overgrown. The pines don't keep no secrets, the earth drinks deep, but it don't forget. Some men leave, but the pines don't let go. The ground don't forget, footsteps fade, but the dirt still knows. They found his boots by the old mill road, mud on the leather, blood on the stone. No tracks leading where his body went, just a name scratched deep in the river's scent. Folks round here don't ask too much, they keep their heads down, don't press their luck. But the night's got a way of spilling truth, and the hollow don't sleep when it still needs proof. Oh, buried in the hollow where the pine roots twist, where the wind hums low like a mournful wish. No grave, no cross, just a whisper in the trees. He ain't resting, and he sure ain't free. Gone too deep, ain't crawling back. Shadow walks where the road turns black. Ain't no stone, ain't no trace, just a name lost without a face. Sheriff came knocking with a long sharp stare, said, "Boy, you know something about what's out there?" I just shrugged, tipped my hat down low. Ain't my fault if the dead don't go. I seen his ghost by the black oak tree, eyes like coal staring straight through me. A man don't vanish unless someone helps, and the hollow don't bury by itself.
a different name. Oh, buried in the hollow where the pine roots twist, where the wind hums low like a mournful wish. No grave, no cross, just a whisper in the trees. He ain't resting, and he's sure ain't free. Gone too deep, ain't crawling back. Shadow walks where the road turns black. Ain't no stone, ain't no trace, just a name lost without a face. The ground don't forget, footsteps fade, but the dirt still knows. Some things sink, some things rise, but the hollow never tells no lie. Lord, it's cold down here. Ain't no flowers on a grave like mine. Digging deep in the red clay ground, 6 feet ain't far when the soul weighs down. The wind hums low through the cypress trees, singing hymns for the lost and the men like me. Mama said, boy, don't you stray too far. The road to hell ain't lined with stars. But I walked where the river runs black as sin. Now the cold clay's closing in. Oh, the cold clay, don't forgive. It holds your name like the sins you live. Ain't no preacher, ain't no stone, just cold clay and sinners' bones. Lord, I tried, but I fell too low. No one walks where the dead men go. Ash to ash and dust to dust. Ain't no mercy left for us. Met a girl by the willow bend, said she'd love me till the very end. But the end came quick with a judge's gavel. Now my name's just a ghost on a lonesome chapel. Sheriff laid a rope across my weary spine, told me, boy, hell's waiting and you crossed the line. I laughed real low, said it's been calling my name, and the dirt don't care about a man and his shame. The river ran high, the gallows stood tall. The wind whispered soft when the trapdoor called. Ain't no reckoning, ain't no grave, just a name in the dirt that time won't save. Oh, the cold clay, don't forgive. It holds your name like the sins you live. Ain't no preacher, ain't no stone, just cold clay and sinners' bones. Lord, I tried, but I fell too low. No one walks where the dead men go. Ash to ash and dust to dust. Ain't no mercy left for us. Lord, it's cold down here. The clay don't judge, but it sure don't forgive. Ain't no flowers on a grave like mine. Some deaths don't die easy. Some men dig holes they never climb out of. Midnight came like a loaded gun. A shadow stood where the creek don't run. He said, boy, you owe, and the time's run thin. Best grab that shovel and start digging in. The moon cut deep through the cypress tall. Sweat on my hands, dirt under my crawl. Ain't no prayers gonna set me free. When the past comes knocking, it knocks for me. Oh, shovel and a dead way heavy in hand.
starts to cave. Dig that hole, don't look back. Bury the name, let the night turn black. Ain't no stone, ain't no trace, just the wind whispering through this place. The sheriff rode up before the sun could rise, hat tipped low, suspicion in his eyes. Said, son, what's that dirt on your hands? I just smiled, said, it ain't my land. But trouble don't rest when the blood runs deep. It stains the boots and it stains the sheets. Ain't no man can outrun the toll when the devil himself comes to claim your soul. The wind don't talk, but it sure does moan through the bones of the lost and the men unknown. Ain't no jury, ain't no chains, just a spade in the ground where the guilty lay. Oh, a shovel and a dead weight heavy in hand. Ain't no mercy where the cold earth stands. You can beg, you can run, but the deal's been made, and the ground won't judge when it starts to cave. Dig that hole, don't look back. Bury the name, let the night turn black. Ain't no stone, ain't no trace, just the wind whispering through this place. Some deaths don't die easy. Some men dig holes and some just fall in. Some deaths don't die easy. Some men dig holes and some just fall in. Have mercy. I rode past the chapel where the candles don't burn, where the bones of the lost twist deep in the earth. A name on my lips carved into my gun, 6 nails in the dust, and the job ain't done. 6 nails in the dust, 6 voices call my name. They say the road to hell ain't paved in gold, it's paved in blame. No preacher gonna save me, no law can make me stay. Got a debt to settle, for the devil takes his pay. Mama told me, son, don't deal with the snake, but the bottle ran dry and I made my mistake. Now I got blood on the silver I keep in my coat, and a promise that lingers like a hangman's rope. Moonlight spills like a gambler's hand. Shadow creeps where the outlaws stand. The last cigarette and a shaky breath. The hammer falls, then nothing's left. 6 nails in the dust, 6 voices call my name. When they say the road to hell ain't paved in gold, it's paved in blame. No preacher gonna save me, no law can make me stay. Got a debt to settle, for the devil takes his pay. my soul. Fire in the distance, smoke on the wind. Ain't no man born free in this wretched land. We all carry scars, we all wear a brand. Mine ain't inked in no righteous way. It's burned in my skin by the debts I ain't paid. The preacher man says I can still be saved, but his hands smell of whiskey, his tongue speaks of graves. I seen salvation in a rusted blade, carved out of sinners who won't see the day. Oh, the devil don't wait for no desperate man. He carves his mark with a fiery hand. Ain't no mercy, ain't no grace, just dust and bones in a lonesome place. Rounded deep, I hear the sound, hoofbeats drumming on cursed ground. Lord, I tried, but I can't outrun. The deal was struck, the deed was done. Rode through a town where my name's still feared. They whisper it low like a curse in the air. Hung a man for less than I done, but justice don't ride when the hangman runs. Met a girl with a black veil tight. She said, boy, your shadow in broad daylight. I asked her to pray for a man like me. She just laughed, said the Lord don't see. Blood in the river, blood in the sand, blood on the gun in my trembling hand. The wind don't speak, but it knows my name, and hell's wide open at the end of this game. Oh, the devil don't wait for no desperate man. He carves his mark with a fiery hand. Ain't no mercy, ain't no grace, just dust and bones in a lonesome place. I hear the sound, hoofbeats drumming on cursed ground. Lord, I tried, but I can't outrun. The deal was struck, the deed was done. Branded deep, I hear the sound, hoofbeats drumming on cursed ground. Lord, I tried, but I can't outrun. The deal was struck, the deed was done. The road burns hot, the night runs cold. You can run, but you can't go home. Lord, help my soul. The road burns hot, the night runs cold. You can run, but you can't go home. Swings easy, but the sin swings slow. A man don't leave what the dirt won't let go. They say there's a tree past the old town line where the moss hangs thick and the roots twist tight. 100 boots have dangled there, and the ground still holds their final prayer. I rode through town with a debt unpaid, a shadow long as a judgment made. The sheriff tipped his hat just so, said, boy, the gallows oak still grows. Oh, the gallows oak don't break, don't bend, it waits for the rope and the weight of men. Ain't no mercy, ain't no grace, just a name in the dirt where the cold wind prays. Swing real slow when the sun burns red, the past don't sleep and the dead don't rest. Ain't no stone, ain't no grave, just a whisper in the night where the lost men stay. said she knew my name from a past life's night. She touched my face with a trembling hand, said the rope's been tied since time began. I ran through the valley where the moon won't shine, but the gallows oak stands the test of time. I hear the branches creak and groan like voices calling out my eye.